There are three crops and all of them bear corn. The first corn stalk has its pericarp falling off and is completely exposed to the weeds and weather of the world. For those who do not know what pericarp is, it is the outer protective layer of the corn that kind of looks like leaves, but the point of it is to protect the corn. Now to continue. The second stalk has its pericarp halfway attached and just manages to get by all the weeds and weather. The last one is completely covered and will never be harmed and will be perfect for when the farmer comes to pick all of his corn. To you, which is the best choice? Was it the first one? Surely not. Was it the second one just managing to get by? Maybe for some. But for me, it was the fully healthy and protected corn. Before I talk to you about each of them and tell you what they mean, I would like to say that Jesus is our pericarp. Without Jesus covering us as the corn and making sure Satan as the weeds and weather that chokes us up, we will not survive without him. Now let's go to our examples. First, the corn that has lost all of its pericarp. This represents us people that have fallen away from Christ and how we are exposed to the world of sin. Second, the corn that is half covered represents people lukewarm. Being lukewarm is a lazy person who just gets by, a person that only goes to worship and does nothing else outside of it. Lastly, a fully covered Christian. We as the church need to strive and live for that level. That is going to worship and not only doing that, but extra. I'm not saying drop all the stuff you do on a daily basis, but just coming to church early and being a door holder, or coming and sitting down to write a card. The point of this is we need to live in Christ as the corn lives in the pericarp. We as Christians all need to work together and live for God. When our God, who is our farmer, comes and picks us off our stalk, we're going to have two options. A, he sees how faithful we are and how much we have grown inside of Christ, and eventually go to heaven with him. Or B, we are sent away to be burned with all the rotten, decaying, sinful people in this world for eternity. Don't think you can wait. The Lord will come as a thief in the night, as Revelation 16:15 quotes, because the day of judgment is real, and you have to make a decision for yourself where you want to end up for eternity. As I close, I hope and pray that we are all striving for perfection and living in Christ. But if you need to get rid of your old and rotting pericarp and need to put on a new self tonight, why don't you come forward as we stand and as we sing.